Hello, everyone. You're tuning in with High Priestess Tana today, coming back with another reading. This time, this reading is going to be for Sagittarius. Okay, so I have a lot to share with Sagittarius today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm cleansing my cards right now. I've already meditated over them, over the energy. We'll cleanse the energy that way as well, but I'm going to do some additional smudging just for additional good safekeeping, or sorry, good housekeeping. um and for protection of our sacred space, you know, amongst me and all of you today. So let's get started, shall we? So actually, here's what I'm picking up for Sagittarius. So I'm picking up a lot, and I'm going to get started. Just 1 second. So I'm picking up that a lot of you Sagittarius have been dealing with some jealous ass people. Yes, very jealous people. I'm sensing that very heavy. Like, some people might be jealous of your physical appearance, like such as your body structure, like your curves or your physique or something. If you're a male, you're into fitness and bodybuilding, or you just love to lift weights, you love looking sexy, and you're just in good health, good shape. And with the women, you may be very voluptuous, curvaceous, you know what I mean, like really like hourglass, big booty, small waist, big tits, something like that, thick hips, thighs, whatever. You just a whole snack, right? And some people can't stand that about you. Some people, whether you're male or female, may think you're trying to take their man or their woman or their partner, if you will, away from them for whatever reason. So and I'm thinking it's due to this jealousy of, they may not like how the way you look, because of that as well. And they feel like some people may think you're over sexualized, and who gives a fuck, right? So I'm getting that as well. And I'm also getting that some of you are about to experience a lot of expansion when it comes to your income, and probably having multiple streams of income as well. And I feel like you may be, what's the term I was looking for? Battling it out with someone who could be like a religious leader. Like, this person think that they know everything, but they don't. In a way, just because you went to theology school or seminary school, whatever, doesn't mean that you know everything about everything, right? So, and like I say, there's a thin line between religion and spirituality. And some people, and not to be controversial, but some people who are more religious kind of frown upon people who are more so spiritual. And you could be having debates with people who are like that if they're not a pastor or a preacher or of some type of religious leader. You may be going back and forth with someone who's very religious, and they may frown upon spirituality. Another thing that I'm getting is that some of you, what's the term I was looking for? Some of you may want to go on some type of adventure. I'm getting that some of you may want to go to like the mountains or something. And it may not necessarily be in the United States. I'm getting some of you might even want to go to the damn Himalayas or something, or mountain climbing. Ding ding ding, mountain climbing. It's something like that, or rock climbing, whatever they call it, shit, And some of you may want to I'm getting that some of you may want to learn how to fly a plane or something, or may want to learn how to even dance. I'm getting like a certain type of dance, possibly like ballet or something. Something like more, you know, stretching. Like I'm getting like ballet or modern dance or something. I feel like some of you could be having trust issues with your partner right now. Either you suspect they're cheating or you're cheating, however it applies. You know your situation better than I do. And again, this is a collective reading. Just to clarify that information so there's no confusion. That this isn't going to be a one size fits all thing for everyone. So another thing I'm getting, and I'm going to start shuffling, is that some of you may be at odds like with your a boss or something. Excuse me, like a boss who might be getting on your last damn nerves, or someone who you could be even in a partner, like a business partnership with someone, and they're working your damn nerves, like pissing you off, like saying little stupid shit to try to discourage you, or some nitpicking. That's what I'm getting. Even if they're not an actual boss, they want to be the damn boss, is what I'm getting. They're bossy as hell. But anyway, Spirit, what do you have for us today for Sagittarius? Ooh, guidance was the first card that popped out. We're going to keep pulling, though. We're going to keep pulling. Try again. Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius today? So we have grounded. We have self-love, liberation, expansiveness. I can't make this shit up, yo. I was just saying something about some expansion with money or something like that. Change. Limitless, yeah. Energetic clearing, yeah. Getting rid of people out of your life. It could be these negative ass people I was just talking about, haters and people thinking you want their man or woman, or people who low key envy you. Deepening. Whoa, that's deep. And at the bottom we have inner child. Oh wow. And at the top we have awakening. I knew it. I knew it. I was just talking about spirituality versus religion, and how you may be going back and forth with someone who might be upset with you because you're choosing to awaken yourself to spirituality. So, with the first card we have is guidance. And on this card, it says, when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Yes, you're going to be following what the divine tells you. And you're going to look at that as your roadmap to success, how you're going to get there, what you need to do to get there, the what, the when, the who, the how, the where, basically. This divine intelligence is also going to be like the Most High or God, Source, your angels, your ancestors, and your guides. They're going to be the ones who get you on the right track and steer you in the right direction. Next, we have grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. I have a feeling that you are already a grounded person. You may not necessarily, all of you may not necessarily be deeply tapped into spirituality or religion, is what I'm getting. You might just be a free spirit and just like an everyday person who just really don't try to put a lot of energy into like religion or spirituality or, you know, trying to figure out things about the cosmos and the universe. I think some of you don't really put a lot of effort into that. But you're still a high vibrating human being, though, naturally. And you still live your life with joy, dignity, and courage. You still go out there and make the best out of your life, no matter what. And you may not rely on religion or spirituality to do that. And you're still on top of your shit. Okay? So with self-love, here, it says, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. The inner child card is at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. Can't make this up. I long to take care of myself like never before. You have to embrace your inner child in order to learn how to love yourself. I'm thinking that you could have been dealing with some deep wounds that could have came back from, that's what I'm getting intuitively as I'm putting my words together. I'm thinking, or I'm sensing, that a lot of you may have neglected your inner child because you had to grow up fast. That's what I'm getting, that a lot of you had to grow up fast and you had to make some decisions in a hasty manner because you didn't have a choice in order to survive, and you neglected your childhood because you had to become an adult before you actually finished being a child, is what I'm getting here. And another thing I'm getting is that you may not felt like you had enough time to embrace your loving yourself because you always extended a lot of yourself to others, even when they didn't really deserve it sometimes, you know. It's kind of like, what about me? You know, what about who loved me when I was going through all this stuff? Even from childhood, I feel like you all may have had some childhood wounds that you're trying to recover from and find peace with at this time, or during this time. Liberation, yeah, you're freeing yourself from whatever is weighing you down and misguiding you or pushing you in the opposite direction. You're being redirected because you have guidance here and you have liberation. You're grounded, you're loving on yourself. So now you're liberating yourself with liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. So whenever you have these doubts pop up in your mind, it's like you're literally removing those thoughts, and it's like you're doing it without really putting effort into it. It's like they're eliminating themselves. It's strange but to describe, but it's kind of like, even though you have still doubts and fears, still have those doubts and fears, you're no longer going to believe them because you know who you are now, and you're standing in your power to ensure that you're going to have a better life and that you're going to be guided in the right direction and you're going to make the right decisions in order to grow. Not only spiritually, but emotionally and mentally. So with expansiveness, eternity is far more creative than a rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So with expansiveness, I'm getting that you're expanding your consciousness. You're expanding um, your wealth. You're expanding your like abundance and opportunities. You're coming up with other amazing creative ideas on ways to make money and to fulfill your life purpose. And that segue into change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. You're going to experience this expansiveness because you are making the following changes needed that are necessary to go to greater heights and open doors for new opportunities and a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things. It's like you're going to let go and let God. It basically, you're going to let go all the things that you have no control over. You're going to just let that, well, release those and let God handle it. Yeah, you're going to release those things and let God handle it. And the things that you can control, you're going to do your absolute best to ensure that you're going to be successful, you're going to be at peace, and that you evolve properly without any distractions. And if you do get hit with distractions, it's going to like mellow out and you're going to still remain balanced. Limitless. Yeah. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Yeah. You're going to be open to all of these blessings that the divine has for you or that God has for you. Because with your willingness to change and grow and expand your consciousness, you're going to be open to so many different, beautiful, amazing opportunities, blessings, different people, and energies around you that could help you and bless you. Like your ancestors are really going to, when they see that you're coming to them for help, and also when the most high God or the divine see that you're coming for help and you're open to receive blessings because you're being obedient and doing the work, they can see the hunger in you. You're going to succeed. You're going to get blessed in so many different ways that you can't even imagine. Energetic clearing. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. This is the Hindu goddess Kali. She's known for coming in people's lives abruptly and cutting people in places and things off that no longer serve you. And that's what I feel like you're about to be doing. You're going to be cutting the etherical cords. You're going to be cutting these soul ties as well that you may have with people, whether it be lovers, friends, family, co-workers, you name it. People getting cut off. Because if you don't cut them off, they're going to hold you back from growing, expanding, changing, experiencing all these blessings. They could block your blessings, literally, if you don't do this. Deepening. Once you're on earth, once you're on earth for far enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Here's the thing. Once you cut the ties from these people, you're going to be tapping into some possibly like some ancient knowledge or some things from past lives that can help you grow and expand. And you're going to be incorporating these things in this lifetime. And guess what? You don't have time clinging on to these clowns anymore. You don't. Like the people who no longer serve a purpose, they taught you a lesson and it was time to move on from them. Definitely getting that aura about karma here as well. Yeah. Once you realize who you are from the past to the present and understand your intentional journey and purpose here on this planet right now, you'll know that you don't need to deal with these people anymore. You got the answers, and dealing with them is totally obsolete. You are your own master, pretty much. Inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to his deepest needs and feelings. Yes. You are embracing more vulnerability and more of like a softness or a more gentle, pure type of energy by embracing your inner child. Very more so compassionate and loving and seeing things with fresh eyes. Yeah, you are having an awakening. This is why this whole spread is here. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. Yeah, did not. I was talking about people clashing with religious leaders or spiritual leaders. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. You're no longer being a sheeple. You're waking up and you're seeing things for what they are. Your eyes, you're not only thinking with your set of eyes that you have, but your third eye. Okay, not just your physical eyeballs that are in your head, but you're thinking with your third eye. Well, seeing things with your third eye, rather. Not only you're utilizing common sense, but I'm getting that you're going to utilize your sixth sense, which is your intuition. Okay, so that's it. That's all I have for you today, Scorpio. Sorry, Sagittarius. I know you're like, what the hell? But sorry, I did a Scorpio reading earlier. So I'm like, kind of, yeah, Sagittarius. Sorry about that, y'all. So that's all I have for Sagittarius right now. Thank you again for tuning in to watching me today. My name is High Priestess Tana, and I'm coming from Tana Temple. Uh, the name of my shop on Etsy is Tana Temple. So please check out my Etsy shop if you would like a personal reading. So yeah, so Tana Temple on Etsy. And thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate all of your hard work and that you've been doing on your own. I know like change isn't always the most welcoming at times, but I put it to you like this. It's always a beautiful thing in the end. I wish you guys peace, abundance, self-love, self-care, like everything, cosmic blessings, and just the best. Thank you so much. All right. Y'all take care. Peace.